see if it wants to work a little bit better here. Seth Delgado back up for the second time in this game. And you can hear them playing the Sesame Street theme song. First pitch called to strike. Doing that to embrace the Edison Elementary joke. Sabre Dogs put that out on social media just to troll a little bit. The 0-1 missed outside. Personally, I like it. Full salute and applause to the Sabre Dogs social media team. Elite. 1-1. Missed low. 2-1. Now 3-1 to Delgado. And that missed for ball 4. A leadoff walk from Jack Van Camp. Now David Demeter back up for the second time in this game. Playing shortstop today. Van Camp checks to first and the pitch. Missed high. And the 1-0, that's called a strike. Now 1-1. Van Camp, the hometown kid for the Trappers, only pitches in home games. The lefty, the 1-1, dusted him off inside, 2-1. Van Camp, the 2-1 pitch. And that one missed low in the dirt, 3-1. Delgado takes off, and that one's fouled off straight back. He will have to head back to first. So we will do the 3-2 all over again. David Demeter. 3-2 pitch, missed high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start us off here in the third. 6-0. Sabre Dogs looking to add on. Listening here on River 92.7 and just listening for now on the YouTube Live. The camera having some difficulties and only so much that one man can do by himself. It's kind of the situation that I'm in. Hands tied, pulled a lot of different directions. First pitch to Crouch, misses outside. Alex Crouch has that Cody Bellinger style stance. Lefty, straight up, very back corner of the box. Chops it to first, and it gets by Barraza and down the line Delgado waved around third, and he will score easily. Runners advance to second and third. And that will go down as an error on Anthony Barraza.
Now batting for the Sabre Dogs, the left.
That makes it 7-0. And now Dustin Mertz. First pitch called a strike. Dustin Mertz. The 0-1 chopped foul. Running a solo crew right now, just me. I like to have guests on, players, whenever I can, but nobody with me right now. That missed outside to Mertz, 1-2. Runners on second and third. 1-2 pitch, lined into right center field, going to be Jacob Griffin ranging back, making the play. Demeter tags from third, and he will score. That makes it 8-0 on the sac fly RBI from Dustin Mertz.
Now batting for the Sabre Dogs, the center.
Crouch moves up to third. Now Luis Pelayo chops one to third. Hunter Brown Fields on the run, throws to first in time, and it's actually dropped by Barraza, and that allows for Crouch to score from third. So another error. The wheels just kind of falling off the bus here for the Trappers in this game. 9-0. That's our second error of the inning. So in the top of the third, it is 9-0. Just not really going the way of the Trappers today. Just one of those days, pretty much for everybody all across the board, including myself. First pitch, that one misses. Hunter Delanoy,
keep going.
The lefty. Luis Pelayo on first base. He's got some speed. He has an inside the park home run and a triple to his credit against the Trappers. That one's lined into left field and caught by McCreary. And that is the second out of the inning. You know, not all things going against the Trappers today. Tonight's attendance over 600. So a solid showing from the Trappers faithful out here to support the team. As I mentioned, the first home game the Trappers have had in over a week and a half. 2 away, Ben Newbert missed outside on a fastball. 1-0. And that one missed outside as well. About 70 degrees here in Pierre right now. 10-mile-an-hour winds. That one's chopped straight back, foul. Mostly cloudy. That wind blowing to right field, pushing from center field down that right field line. And that is called a strike to Ben Newbert. 2-2. Runner on first, 2 away here in the top of the third. 9-0. Jack Van Camp on the mound. 2-2 pitch. And that one looked good, but just missed. The count now full, 3-2. And that missed outside for ball 4. It's a walk for Ben Newbert. Now you've got that heavy hitting power of Chris Monroe. Huge frame, 6'5", 245 pounds. Central Michigan. Don't think that's too far from here. First pitch swinging, and that ball is gone. There was that power. 3-run bomb, his 4th 3-run shot in 6 games against the Trappers, and there was no doubt about that one. Take cover. That makes it 12-0. He was first pitch swinging, got the fastball that he wanted, and gave it a ride. And now we've officially, I would say, gotten out of hand here at Hyde Stadium in multiple ways. The train has fallen off the tracks, you could say. First pitch to Jake Barlow, called a strike. Second baseman. He hit a grand slam a couple of games ago against the Trappers. 0-1 pitch, line to right center field. Griffin on the move, near the track, leaps and cannot make the play. It's off the heel of the glove. Barlow cruises into second for a 2-out double. And now another runner in scoring position for the Sabre Dogs.
For the Sabre Dogs, the catcher number 17, Seth Delgado.
Seth Delgado with a runner on second base after the 3-run home run from Chris Monroe and then the double to right field. First pitch missed, up and out. Just not been Jack Van Camp's day here today. He was lights out in his first start of the year against the North Iowa Raging Roosters. Went 6 innings. Allowed 2 runs, actually none of them earned, and just 4 hits. But tonight, a very different story. 12 runs on 7 hits. And that passed ball allows for Barlow to take third. And now Trevor Seagraves, the second baseman, will come out and give a quick mound visit. So the mound visit over. 2-0. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike. And the 2-1. That's skied into left center field. Maddox Mueller Center fielder calls off and camps under it to make the catch, and that will end the inning, but not before the Sabre Dogs tack on 6 more runs, including a 3-run no-doubt shot from Chris Monroe. It is now 12-0. Sabre Dogs leading it over your Trappers. We'll come back here for the bottom of the third on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7. We are back in here at Hyde Stadium. 12-0 the score. The Sabre Dogs leading it over your Trappers. It's just been one of those days, really from top to bottom. Things just don't feel like they're going right. For the team, for me, as a broadcaster up here with the equipment, you just have those days. You just got to work through it, make it work. Driven here by the Office of Highway Safety, River 92.7 KGFX FM Pierre. The best gift you can give your family is you, so please be safe and buckle up. For my 29 listeners on the YouTube Live, as I said earlier, my primary camera, from that different angle than what's up here, took a dive on me about 10 minutes before first pitch. And this backup camera that I have is clearly not capable of handling the frame rates and the quality of allowing for you to see a video rather than just a still picture. What I can promise, unless there's some other crazy stuff that happens before the next home game, by the time we have our next home game here in about a week, a little less than a week, I will have everything up and running smoothly. It will be fixed. I will have updated graphics of some sort with the score bug, and I will have a functioning video like I had for the first 4 games of the year. 0-1 pitch from Mueller is fouled off. Now down 0-2. Mueller been in a bit of a slump at the plate, trying to work through it, batting just 156. He has an 0-2 count. Wesselman on the mound. And the 0-2. Called strike 3. Mueller goes down looking. That is the first out of the inning.
Now batting for your Pierre Trappers, the second baseman, #1.
And now we've got Trevor Seagraves. We will see him batting for the first time tonight. $12-0 the score. Sabre Dogs leading it over your Trappers. 12 runs on 7 hits. No hits so far on the night for your Trappers. First pitch of the at-bat. Sky to the right side, drifting out of play, and that will go out of play, foul. 0-1 the count to Trevor Seagraves from Ottawa, Arizona. Nice curveball there from Wesselman. Gets him looking at strike 2. Now 0-2 the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. The 0-2 pitch got him swinging high on a fastball. That is the 2nd out of the inning. And now Jacob Griffin. Jacob joined me yesterday on the road broadcast. And he was up with me for, I'd say, a majority of the game. And he was great. Fantastic. There really hasn't been a player yet that I've had up here who has been uncomfortable or has been nervous. They've all been pretty good. First pitch misses inside to the left-hander, Jacob Griffin. Has one of the 3 home runs on the year for the Trappers. One 0 pitch goes with the bender. And that's called strike 1. The count now 1-1. Wesselman looks in, and Griffin calls time. The 1-1. And that missed outside. 2-1. That missed outside for ball 3. Now 3-1. Three-one pitch foul tipped. The count now runs full to 3-2. 12-0 the score. Bottom of the 3rd, Sabre Dogs leading it over your Trappers here at Hyde Stadium. Delgado caught that foul tip off the mask, and he's getting some medical attention there, grabbing his jaw. I know those ones hurt. Even though you're wearing a mask, it does not mean that you're safe. That much I know for sure. So, coach telling him to just rub some dirt on it, call it good, put the mask back on, and go back out there. Seth Delgado, the catcher, took a foul tip off the mask. Needed a few moments to regain his bearings. And now we have a 3-2 count. Nobody on, 2 away, bottom of the 3rd. And the 3-2, that missed high for ball 4. Griffin reaches on the walk. And that is the first base runner of the game for the Trappers. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're back to the top of the order. Connor Bendeck. He flew out to right in his first at-bat. He has a runner on. Some work to be done here for the Trappers, down 12-0. First pitch from Wesselman. At the knees, called strike 1. Owen won the count, runner on first. Connor Bendeck. Oh, 1. That's called a strike. We got an 0-2 count. Connor Bendeck, runner on first. Wesselman looks in, and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Hit hard. Crouch fields, throws to first, and that is in time. So that will end the third inning. Trappers get their first base runner of the game, but he is stranded at first. And now we go to the fourth inning. Trappers trailing 12-0 here on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7. We are back here for the fourth inning. Jack Van Camp still out there on the mound. 12-0 the score. Jack Van Camp, I talked to Coach Jamie Haviger before the game, and with the pitching, lack of pitching depth on the team right now, I think Jack's going to probably go the full 120 pitches tonight. Now David Demeter. The 1-0 pitch, that's called a strike. I'm Ryan Breeden, your voice of the Trappers, listening on River 92.7 and also listening right now on YouTube. I'm sorry to my YouTube viewers, unable to see any video right now. It's just been one of those days. Technology doesn't want to work. Nothing really wants to work. 2-1 the count. Nice slider there from the lefty, Jack Van Camp. The count even at 2-2. And the pitch, that one missed. Ball three here to the leadoff batter in the fourth inning, David Demeter. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Jack Van Camp gets the strikeout on a swing and a miss from David Demeter. And that is the first out here in the top of the fourth. That's lined into right field. That will get down for a base hit. First pitch swinging, Alex Crouch, the third baseman. That is the 8th hit of the night for the Sabre Dogs. So Dustin Mertz batting for the third time. First pitch missed up and outside. The count 1-0. Van Camp, 1-0 pitch, called strike one. Van Camp taking his time, likes to move at his own speed. The 1-1, nubbed foul straight back here to the right side near where I'm sitting. If I hadn't moved my car, there would have been a chance that it would have hit it. But Heather, I promise my car is safe. I parked it about as far away as I could. That's hit up the middle. And Bendeck makes the play and throws the first, not in time. That was a heck of an effort from Connor Bendeck. Got dirty, laid out for it, and stopped it on the infield. But unable to get Mertz in time at first. That goes down as an infield single. Luis Pelayo back to the top of the order. He has 2 runners on with 1 away. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-0 pitch. Missed high. Snaps out of the glove of Daniel Hab. Throws down to third and not in time. So the passed ball allows for both runners to move up 90 feet. Two-0 nubbed, foul, and that's a broken bat, sliced it right in half. It's like Luis Pelayo's bat was met by a buzzsaw. Rather than it breaking horizontally and snapping, split vertically right down the middle of the barrel. You don't see that very often. That's another broken bat. We've had a lot of broken bats the last few days, especially from the Trappers' first baseman, Anthony Barraza. He's broken, I think he said, 5 bats in his last 5 games. And it goes back to the rule in this league where you're not allowed to use any wood bats that have that metal rod running through the middle to keep them from breaking so easily. Those are outlawed, so you've got a lot of wood chips flying over the field here in the Expedition League, the Wood Bat League. The 2-1, Pelayo hits it on the ground to first. Barraza has trouble with it. No throw to first. That allows another run to score. You know, you got to feel for Anthony Barraza tonight. Out there in the field, just not been his night. That is his 3rd error over there at first. It was a routine grounder. Just had trouble with it and unable to pick it up in time. And it's really hard to reset yourself after a couple of mistakes, and it's easy to fall into that path of continuing to spiral. Happened to me all the time when I was in early high school. Easy to get in your own head in this sport, baseball. Such a mental sport. First pitch to Hunter Delanoy, called a strike. So after the error, it is now 13-0. Sabre Dogs leading it over your Trappers. The 0-1 pitch goes with a slider. Missed outside and no swing. So 1-1. Ben Newbert on deck. 1-1 chopped over to Barraza at first, and it'll actually be Seagraves who tries to field, and he can't make the play. That's another error. Seagraves at second, unable to handle it. Took a big bounce, nubbed out of the glove, and that is the 4th error of this game in 4 innings for the Trappers. Bases are now loaded for Ben Newbert. And you know what I can't help but wonder? These Trappers have been playing on turf at Corbett Field in Minot for the last 5 or 6 days. First pitch to Newbert, hit that out to right field, foul. So I can't help but wonder, playing on the turf, getting used to the true hops, the bounces, because there are no weird bounces on turf. It plays true. 0-1 pitch, called a strike, went with the off-speed, changed it up there from Van Camp, dropped it in. So I can't help but wonder if, you know, maybe playing on that turf, they got to be used to it and being held off. And that one's lined into right center field. That will get down for extra bases for Ben Newbert. That will roll all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Delanoy waved around third, and he will score. That's a bases clearing 3 RBI double from Ben Newbert. Shot it into right center field, and it is now 16-0.
Now batting for the Sabre Dogs, the first baseman, number 32, Monroe.
Headed right back down that path that we saw from the first 3 games between these teams on the year. 14-0, 21-3, 27-0. Now Chris Monroe, first pitch swing and chops it foul straight back. The last 2 games have been much more respectable, 5-1 and 7-0. But today, not par for the course. Jack Van Camp, 16 runs, 10 hits for the Trappers starter. That's hit over to short. Bendeck fields, throws to first, and in time for the second out of the inning. Monroe grounds out. Newbert advances to third.
Now batting for the Sabre Dogs, the second baseman, number 4, Jake Barlow.
Now it will be Jake Barlow. He has 3 home runs in this series against the Trappers. If you count both home and away for consecutive games played against the same team, this is the 6th game in a row between these 2 teams. Nubbed, foul off the plate by Barlow. The count 0-1. Listening here on River 92.7 and also listening, unfortunately, but not watching on the YouTube Live. Like I said, I will get the video component up and running. Hopefully I don't have my main camera take a nosedive on me 5 minutes before first pitch again. 0-1 pitch to Barlow. That one dropped low. 1-1. Sometimes it's just how things go, especially when you're figuring things out in the business. 1-1 runs in and hits Barlow in the leg. He's having to walk that one out. Fakes like he's charging the mound on Van Camp. Just running that one off a little bit, limping his way over there to the first base bag. He ran a little circle around the around home plate after he got hit and did a little fake jab step like he was going to go out and charge Jack Van Camp on the mound. You know, it was obviously clearly a joke, but one of these days, I want to see an all-out brawl in front of me. I want to be given I want to be calling the left hooks, the right hooks, the body slams. Give me all of it. First pitch to Delgado, called a strike. My favorite player in the majors right now, Nolan Arenado. I remember when he went after and charged Hunter Strickland of the Giants when he was with the Rockies. That was fantastic. That's called strike 2 at the knees. For my YouTube chat, I know that you can't see anything, but you can hear me. Comment with what your favorite baseball brawl of all time is. 0-2, got him hacking. Comes up empty. Delgado swings through it, tosses the bat in frustration, and that will end the inning. Jack Van Camp finally gets out of it, the hometown kid, but gave up 4 runs. Total now 16-0. Sabre Dogs leading it over your Trappers. We go to the bottom of the 4th here on the voice of the Trappers, River 92.7.